In a time when everything that was happening around us raised an infinite number of questions, in a time when news industry needed a new rhythm to keep up with the rapid advancement of the era, something unique had to be born. Alarabiya. Alarabiya was launched in 2003, broadcasting 24 hours of news and current affairs. It followed 10 years of monumental events, evolving in different platforms in order to reach the farthest corners of the world. With a balanced perspective and widely recognized international standards, Alarabiya became one of the leading Arab news sources in the world.
Check if we can put this news on air or not.
Alarabiya smoothly delivered unbiased news directly from the source to the people.
When terrorism was at its height, Alarabiya refused to be a mouthpiece for fundamentalists.
When terrorism was extreme, Alarabiya refused to promote it. So we came under threat and attack.
During the invasion of Iraq, Alarabiya was the leading source for the news.
But the price was high. We were forced to shut down our offices in Baghdad. Our reporters were killed and kidnapped. Our sites were bombed.
Alarabiya reporters threw themselves into the heart of every conflict, having full knowledge of the dangers of the job. They sacrificed the value of their lives for that of the word.
Suddenly we were flooded with more news, more events, more pictures, more audience, much more than what we could have handled. So we decided to offer a new station. We called it Al Hadath.
Sometimes being in the field is an impossible mission, just like in Tehran during the Green Revolution, when our office was forced to shut down and our reporters were deported.
We had to get footage. This was when Alarabiya started broadcasting videos uploaded on YouTube by activists.
Social media is just the beginning. We have to continue keeping up with the changing face of technology, especially after the Arab Spring erupted, with social media as a key player.
We had never seen anything in the past like what has happened since the birth of the Arab Spring. Protests were everywhere. Wars were breaking out. Regimes toppled. Presidents ousted. New parties took power. And regimes rose and crumbled again. It became one of the most important sources of credible information for the Arab Spring.
Tackling topics with credibility and without bias, prioritizing the human aspect of the story was a difficult task that Alarabiya chose.
Our reporters were always at the heart of the story. Alarabiya offers a variety of programming, which includes major news, news every hour, a full wrap of the day and week, analytical programs for major events with specialists, political talk shows about current affairs in the Arab world, business news tailored to meet both businessmen and the general public.
And away from politics, Alarabiya offers cultural shows and sports shows in addition to specialized health reports.
Alarabiya analyzes social interests with specialists and also offers art and cinema programs.
Alarabiya was always there, updating people from the heart of the action, bringing the latest news through all its different platforms. Alarabiya. No more.